Alright, hello people. I'm the dude and this is Let's Play Space Station 13. And I think we're going to start off with a little low-key job for our first video. Security officer, no. Medical doctor, eh. We could do botanist, I guess. I think we'll start off as just an assistant for this first video. No pressure. Give me a chance to explain a few things. That kind of stuff. Space Station 13. How do I describe this accurately? You're a human on a space station trying to fulfill some kind of job and not get killed in the process. Which, that last one, that's the hard part. That's the tough one. Completing your job, for the most part, is usually pretty easy. There's a couple of tough jobs, but for the most part, it's pretty easy. But the not getting killed part, that's pretty tough. Because there's other players that, for various reasons, will want to kill you. There's aliens, space viruses, killer monkeys. I mean, all kinds of crazy stuff. The Borgs can go rogue, the robots, and they can kill you. Lots of things can kill you in this game. So, yeah. Looks like someone took the good stuff already. There's not much left in the assistant's lounge over here. But yeah, you just kind of run around trying to do your job. In this case, we're an assistant. Assistants are basically like third-class citizens. They really have no real purpose. I think the way they were intended to be used is they're supposed to go around and help other jobs do their job. But that's not what happens. They run around getting into trouble and being a nuisance, basically, that kind of thing. Stealing stuff. Just getting in the way, for the most part. We're not going to be doing that this episode. I'm just going to be running around checking things out, seeing what's going down. There's the janitor right there. Looks like an assistant is fighting him for his little water thing, container. Ooh, someone's attacking someone now. Aiden Hooker is attacking Philip. Okay, so the janitor is attacking this guy. Probably because he's following him around, irritating him. And he stole his water bucket thing, whatever the heck it's called. That is an assistant for you. That was an assistant. He just assaulted... Well, I guess he didn't assault the janitor. He got in the janitor's way, and then the janitor assaulted him. So... And the janitor ran off and got what looked like some kind of sharp object and chased the guy. So, yeah. Captain is torturing me on Brig. Oh, Captain, what are you doing? AI locate the HOP. So the HOP, the head of personnel, this is his office right here. He seems to be missing. God knows where he got to. Help Christ McDonald ejected me. Okay. So we gotta keep an eye out for McDonald. He just ejected this guy into space, it sounds like. Osborne Travoto. That's Beepsky right there. He's one of the robots. This is a computer-controlled robot. He just runs around, and if you've got a gun, he zaps you and handcuffs you. That's pretty much what he does. There's also player-controlled robots called Borgs. I don't think we've seen one yet. What is this? Ian. Who is Ian? Oh, is it? It's a corgi. Oh, that's the dog. It looks like the dog has a helmet on. The dog does have a helmet on. There goes the chef right there. His job is to make food for the crew over here in the kitchen. This is botany. His job is to make fruit and vegetables and stuff like that for the chef to use to make food for the crew. This is the mess. We got a whole bunch of people in here. They rearranged the mess. They took out a couple of the tables and... Huh, okay. Let's see, security in the bar. What's happening in the bar? This is the bar, by the way. We're there right now. The captain is being arrested for using unlawful force. A Borg is arresting the captain. That's interesting. Under Law 1, I'm obligated to arrest him. Any security personnel, please report to the brig. Okay, Borg. He appears to be... Okay. Alert, Dawn is on the mining station. I think that's the guy that got ejected. I don't know why he's on the mining station. I'm bolting the shuttle to the station to prevent him from leaving. Okay, this is the AI. The AI is kind of like, I guess you could say God, basically. He's connected to pretty much everything, and he has control of pretty much everything, but he has rules that he has to follow, so he can't just kill people at random. If his laws say you must protect human life, then you can't kill people. But basically he can unlock and lock pretty much any door, activate pretty much anything that's electronic. He has cameras that let him see the entire station at once. Pretty powerful. Looks like someone is either locked in somewhere or they're locked out. One of the two. I'd rather die than live like Stephen Hawking. I guess he was a paraplegic or something. I don't know. Someone is shaking this guy to try and wake him up, it looks like. Dr. Zoid Crab. Trying to wake up Dr. Zoid Crab. The bartender's chilling over here. I don't know what he's doing. Looks like he's made a couple of drinks. The manly dwarf. The chef has made a little bit of food. What is this? A meat pie. Okay. What kind of meat? It does not say. An old barber recipe, very delicious. Okay, we'll go ahead and eat that. Why not? If you don't eat, eventually you'll get a little icon over here that tells you that you're hungry, and then your character will slow down. You won't move as fast. It says we are unwillingly chewing on it because we're not hungry yet. So we're going to stop eating it. Because there's no reason to eat it. You can throw pretty much any item in this game. You can throw it, you can drop it, you can put it in various pockets. You can force it on people. Like, I could force someone to eat this pie if I wanted to. There's a lot of really interesting dynamics with what you can do with items. Most of the things can be deconstructed. Like, if I wanted to deconstruct this table, I could, if I had the right tools. If I wanted to build a table somewhere else, I could. If I wanted to build a wall or deconstruct a wall. All kinds of cool stuff. If I wanted to build a flamethrower, I could try to do that. I would need access to some kind of plasma to do it. But, you know, you can kill someone for their ID to get access to somewhere with plasma, or you can order it at the QM and have someone open it. Lots of possibilities. Someone is breaking through the walls here at the escape shuttle area for some reason. This is where the escape shuttle shows up. When things go to shit, and they will, this is where the escape shuttle will be. I think that's the icon for being hungry, but I just ate. Maybe that's the icon for eating too much. Maybe I'm not hungry. Maybe I'm the opposite of hungry. I don't know. Down here is the science areas. We can't get in there because we're an assistant. We don't have the right clearance, authorization. But, let's see. Science is down there. They do research. The geneticists are down there. The escape shuttle just got called. The geneticists are down there. They do basically reanimating corpses and gene splicing and creating mutants and stuff like that. Virology's down there. They create viruses. There's a couple other ones that I'm probably forgetting. Chemistry's down there. They create concoctions and try to run around injecting people with them to see what happens. This is the med bay. If you get beaten or set on fire or poisoned or any of that stuff, or you've got oxygen deprivation, you come here to the med bay and they fix you up. So, yeah, I don't know why she just opened that door. But whatever. Someone called the escape shuttle. I don't know why. It's a good question. Someone's in genetics. Why was the shuttle called?
The emergency shuttle has been recalled.
Okay, it's recalled. As HOP is not responding along with several crew, he has been near Alos Singh is offline still. I'm not really sure what that is. I remember them saying something about the HOP being missing earlier. And there's the chef. He's pretty much everywhere but in the kitchen for some reason. I don't know. And someone's screaming for the detective to save them. Usually when I play the detective, and it's one of my favorite jobs, I just run around and do random stuff. The detective's job is basically to go to crime scenes, like a murder scene. If someone's found dead, you're supposed to go there and then investigate and try to find out who killed them. But that's really hard to do. Really, really difficult. You can try to take fingerprints, but pretty much everyone has gloves. You can try to do scans and talk to witnesses and all that stuff. Usually the person has gloves and they have some kind of headgear on, so you can't tell who they are, and they don't leave fingerprints. So 99 times out of 2, being the detective is completely worthless. You're not going to detect anything. It's just the way it works. Let's go check out security up here. We got... Are these guys dead? Orion Marcus. No, he has minor bruising, though. He is not dead. This doctor right here who is jittering, I'm assuming he's high on caffeine or something. He is fixing this guy up, it looks like. Scanned his vitals, got him back up. It's a waste of time defending ourselves. From what? Security, I guess? I think that's the detective right there, although he looks a little different than normal. He's grabbing an O2 cabinet or whatever for some reason. I'm pretty sure that was the detective. Anyways, this is security up here, and there's a gun in one of the cells. Okay, that's really strange. Huh. Someone went and got a gun out of the armory up there and brought it down to this cell and dumped it in one of the cells, which is where the prisoner goes. So, I don't know why they would put a gun in the cell. That seems really strange to me. There's a security Borg right there. He goes around zapping people and handcuffing them. Much like all the other Borgs, he can't intentionally hurt people. All he can do is arrest them until his laws are changed. If his laws are changed, then he can go rogue and murder people and have fun. Yeah, these are the cells. It looks like someone is supposed to be locked in here, because the cell is activated. It's got 9 seconds left, but there's no one in here, I don't think. Yeah, there's no one in here. They activated this cell for no reason, I guess. And someone just threw a flashbang and took me out, and everyone. He got 5 people with one flashbang. I think it was the head of security. Yeah, it's the head of security, Bruce Wayne. So Batman just flashbanged everyone. Alright. And the stupid clown just dropped a banana peel. Stupid clown. If you eat a banana, you'll get a banana peel, and if you drop it on the ground and someone walks over it, they fall. So yeah, this clown's just doing what clowns do. This guy seems to be free. His time's up, but he hasn't gone anywhere for some reason. He's either dead or he left the game running or something. He's an assistant. I wonder what he got locked up for. This guy's getting the crap kicked out of him by the Borg, it looks like. The Borg is stealing his stuff. Okay. Orion Marcus. I remember him from earlier. And the stupid clown is blasting people with the fire extinguisher because he's a jerk. This guy, it looks like he's about to set the timer on him. Yeah, he put him in there for 2 minutes. So he obviously did something bad. This is the courtroom. If they ever decide to use it, which I think I've seen it used once, ever. One time. But if they do, basically the lawyer comes in here. Someone is assigned to be the judge, usually the captain, I think. And then they try someone for a crime. Basically like you'd think it'd go. They announce the crime. They argue back and forth to describe the evidence and what happened and eyewitnesses and all that stuff. And then they sentence them, or they set them free if there's no evidence. But yeah, I've only seen one trial, and it was pretty underwhelming, honestly. So that's the detective's office down there. All his cool stuff is in there. I don't know what the clown's doing. I see nothing. I mean, I'm an assistant, honestly, so my job is not to keep the station safe. My job is pretty much to do whatever. I think the only job that an assistant has, honestly, is staying alive. That should be your only job as an assistant. Because everyone hates assistants. They're pretty much cannon fodder. So, yeah, staying alive is tough enough as an assistant. This is in their storage closet right here. I'm surprised no one's broken into this. This is always broken into through these windows. But no one has. I don't know what this room is. I think it has something to do with the head of personnel, maybe. Because the head of personnel's office is over here. I'm not sure. I don't know. This is the QM. They get this giant area. They've got a little office up here, an office down here, and then this is the giant QM area over here where the shuttle lands and they order their stuff. Their only real job is to take orders from people. Kill who? Don't kill me. No. Oh, the monkey. They've got the monkey. Okay, I was like, what? Don't kill me. What did I do? Yeah, but basically the crew shows up and they'll say, I need a metal crate, because they want to build a wall or a robot or something, and then the QM orders it for them. Who is this? Leaf Weil. The captain is down here. He shocked himself. Haha. The captain, for some reason, is breaking through this wall right here. And once you get past the glass, the metal is electrified. There's a wizard. How did I not see that? No, it's not a wizard. It's a quartermaster that looks like a wizard. I guess he ordered himself a wizard outfit. Interesting. Yeah, for a second there I was like, what? Wizards? I didn't hear anything about wizards. He is the QM, you know that, right? Yeah, I know. I just said that. But anyways, down there is the mining area. We don't have access to get very far in there. They have their own shuttle that goes to the asteroids, and they can mine the asteroids for metal and all kinds of cool stuff. And an engineer is ramming into me. I've never known what this building right here is for. At first, when I first got to this station, the news station, I thought that was where the AI was, but it's not. The AI is up here, in this room right here. You pass this room, there's like a waiting room, and then past that room, the AI's got his own little upload area, which it's really hard to get in there. But yeah, if you can get in there and you've got some kind of order to be bad, to kill people, or to disrupt the station, or to blow up the station, stuff like that, you can break your way into here using various different methods, and then give the AI new laws, like kill all humans, and the AI will turn all the Borgs on the humans. Fun stuff. I have no idea what's down here, though. I've heard it referred to as the vault, but I don't know what's in there. I don't know if it's like money or weapons. I don't know. This is engineering over here. I think the electricians and all them work over here too. And then, oops, sorry. I just grabbed your crate. Sorry. My bad. It was an accident. I walked in between him and the crate, and I separated him from the crate so he couldn't pull it anymore. These are the roboticists down here. This is actually currently my favorite job in this game. I really like making Borgs. I like yanking people's brains out and putting them in the Borg. I like upkeep with the Borgs, keeping them going. Stuff like that. It's just really fun to me. Plus, they're one of the few jobs that aren't security that start out with a defense mechanism. They can actually grab flashes from their office and flash people to knock them out. So if someone's coming after them, they can just basically defend themselves really easily. This down here is more to do with engineering. I haven't actually played engineering before, or at least not that I remember. And then these back hallways right here, which aren't lit very well, are usually where bad things happen, for the most part. If there's traitors or syndicates or aliens or, you know, anything, any player-controlled bad guy, they tend to use these back alleys to hide themselves, sneak around the station, that kind of thing. This is one of the alternate power supply rooms that engineering uses, and this is the Roboticists room again. This is the back area. More back alleyways. There's a lot of random stuff in these back alleyways. I'm not sure what most of it does. That gives you water. I'm assuming this gives you fuel or something like that. That's a mask, so if there's no oxygen, you can still breathe, which is always handy. Breathing is fun times. Someone, it looks like they broke a light bulb or something. I don't know. I don't know what this thing does. T-ray scanner. There's a few of them all over the place, all over the station, but I have no idea what they do. Ooh, Mason scanners just lying over here. Okay, we'll take those. Why not? We don't have any glasses. Now we can see through walls, or it should let us see through walls. There we go. We can't see what's going on the other side of the wall, but we can see through the walls, which is pretty handy. What else is over here? Gas mask, gas tank. If you combine these two, you can breathe. Fire suit. I'm assuming that prevents you from getting burned. Yeah, it appears like this is a fireman's closet, because it has a fire extinguisher, fire suit, all that stuff. Although I don't know why the fireman would need Mason scanners. That's an airlock. I don't know why I'm trying to go out that. That would be bad. Anyways, we need to get out of here and back into... We can't go through there. This is more robotics. Back into the station. Can't go through there. I'm guessing that's some kind of airlock as well, right over there. And it looks like the only exit is this one right here. Yep. Or the only one we can use. Our ID as an assistant doesn't give us much access. I mean, we can get through the basic common doors that everyone can get through. And then we can get into like the assistant storage room, but that's pretty much it. Looks like the captain is checking out the upload. And the shuttle was called again. I missed that. I wonder what the captain is doing. I don't want to hang around the captain for too long because he has a laser gun, and if he wants to, he can just nuke me and I'll be dead. So, yeah, we're not going to hang around him. The bartender has got his shotgun and he's dragging the monkey around for some reason or another. I don't know why. Let's see. We're going to grab a cigarette pack. And a cheap lighter. There we go. We want the cigarettes first. Go to our open hand, open up the pack, grab a cigarette. There we go. Shove it in our face cavity. This is the face. This is the top of the head. This is your ears. This is your eyes. This is your generic clothing. This is your body armor and space suits and stuff like that. This is your gloves. These are your boots. This is what goes on your belt. Get away from me, fool. For the most part, if someone's going to be dangerous in this game, they're going to be standing right next to you. I think I've said this before. I don't remember, but yeah, if someone's going to be harmful to you, for the most part, they're going to have to get right next to you. So don't let people stand next to you for any reason. Where's my lighter? Did he take my lighter? He took my lighter. What the... Why did you take my lighter? Oh, never mind. It's this one. Okay. Get away from me. My God, man. Go away. Got an assistant chasing me around. There's the warden, it looked like. His job is to be in security, keeping the prisoners in line, but he's not doing that. Obviously, he's out here in the hallways, roaming around. Let's see. There's a little bit of lag there. Every once in a while you get lag spikes in this game. It's just the way it works. Still no botany for some reason. The chef does not appear to be in the kitchen. The bartender's running around dragging a monkey. I don't know what he's doing. So no one is really in the mess hall at this point. We're not hungry, so we don't need to eat. We'll go ahead and light our cigarettes. Turn the lighter on, click on the cigarette in our face, and there we go. You should see us smoking now. Gotta deal with our nicotine habit. Let's see. There's the janitor again. He was the guy beating someone to death earlier. I don't know if he actually killed him or not. Let's go ahead and check our status. You never know when something crazy has happened. And okay, we're good. Because it's hard to pay attention to the chat and play the game. I tend to ignore the chat a lot because there's just so much of it. Let's see. Captain, you wanted into upload. I thought the captain was arrested for brutality. Police brutality. Apparently they let him back out. AI, don't let him. Yeah, that's probably bad. Yeah, the captain was the guy who was sitting in front of the AI upload. And apparently he wants inside. You can't be serious. What reason would he have for getting... He's the captain. It doesn't... His reason is irrelevant. He has authorization to be in there. He's the captain. Unless proven otherwise. Unless he does something suspicious. Please do not allow... They keep asking him not to. Regardless of his motives, unless you can, point out something specific, like the captain murdered someone for no reason, or something like that, if he's doing something suspicious, then you can arrest him and usurp him, but otherwise, he has access to be in there. He's the captain. AI, why are you blocking me here? The AI has locked someone in somewhere, and they're saying recall the shuttle again. That happens a lot. The shuttle gets called, and then they recall it, and then it gets called, and then they recall it, over and over. Sometimes this happens like 10, 15 times in one round. So, yeah, just because the escape shuttle has been called doesn't mean we're actually going to use it. We're actually going to escape on it. For the most part, a pretty quiet round. I mean, I haven't seen any traitors or revolutionaries or really anything at all. I mean, there's a little bit of blood over there, but that was probably from security being bored, basically, and just beating the crap out of someone. But yeah, no bombs are going off. No aliens. Why is the AI upload open? Someone is inside the AI upload right now. I'm going to try and warn the crew because I just saw someone in there. But, yeah. Because that's not good. You don't want people in there. For any reason, for the most part. No. Oops. Yeah, because the captain just left, and then while the doors were open, he left the doors open, which I can't express how stupid that is. It's just phenomenally dumb. But, yeah, there you go. Yeah, someone is in the upload. Someone else ran in while the doors were open. So, yeah. And the shuttle has not been recalled yet. We have 3 minutes. 3 minutes left. I don't know why the shuttle was called in the first place, because nothing is really going down as far as I can tell. We don't have a security headset, so we can't hear what the security guys are saying. But for the most part, the crew don't seem to be commenting on anything. Anything dangerous, anyway. So, yeah. I'm going to have to ask the 2 in upload to leave. Yeah, I knew there were people in there. But, it's all the captain's fault. If you're going to go into the upload, one of the most secure places on the station, and you leave, close the door. Or at the very least, watch the door until it closes. One of the two. Don't just leave the upload door wide open. I mean, that's just begging for trouble. That's just asking for someone to hack the AI. Anyways, let's go investigate robotics, my favorite job. See what's going on. We might have ourselves Borged. Who knows? Yeah, more people in the upload, it looks like. Which, yet again, like I said, is not a good thing. He has a Borg lying around. Yeah, we're gonna go and get turned into a Borg. May I be Borged, please? Because being an assistant is... It served its purpose. What is this? There's an ID over here. Why is there an ID over here? Oh, it's an assistant ID. Okay, it's worthless, basically. That's why it's over there. Yeah, he's got a Borg just sitting over here ready for a brain. Someone is cursing for some reason, and he's stammering, which means he's either afraid or he's being beaten to death or something. Captain, you may have a reason to get into upload. You have no reason to get into the core. Please give a legit reason then, Captain. He wants into the core. You have no reason to be in the core, Captain. Janitor, that's good, thank you. How many more cameras? It looks like the janitor is fixing cameras for the AI. Someone has been taking out the cameras, I guess. And the robotics guy is brain dead or something. I don't know. He's not here. He's not answering. Dick Chappie is not answering. He's not damaged. So apparently he's just oblivious. Oh well, it looks like we're not going to be turned into a Borg. I guess we'll tool around the station a bit more, see what's going down. We got an assistant sitting in front of engineering for whatever reason. Can't be anything good. I mean, he's an assistant. He has no reason to be here, so... And giant lag spike is giant. There we go. Back in business. I don't know if they ever got any one of those people out of the upload, honestly. We'll probably hear something about it eventually. He still wants into the core, and the AI won't let him.
The emergency shuttle has docked with the station.
Okay, so the emergency shuttle is here. As far as I know, once it's docked, you can't send it back. So we're going to work our way over to an escape pod and get ready to escape. We could go to the shuttle, But the shuttle is much more dangerous for the most part because everyone bunches up over there. We're going to use one of the pods over here because, like I said, they're usually safer. Someone is shooting someone for some reason. I want none of that. I saw nothing. So, yeah. Stammers. He tried to kill me. That's unfortunate. But I'm going to be in here, in the escape pod. But yeah, this is Space Station 13. This was a pretty uneventful round, actually, but it was okay. It served its purpose. I got to explain things. I think I went over most of the jobs and where they're located on the station. Next time I will not be playing an assistant. I'll be playing something much more interesting. Like, my favorite jobs currently are the robotics. I love making robots. It's really, really fun. The detective, like I said, I love being a detective. He has just enough power to have access to weapons and armor and stuff like that, but he doesn't have any real important function. I mean, he's supposed to solve crimes, but it's so difficult to solve crimes that no one ever really does. So basically, I grab my weapons, grab some armor, and run around the station and see what's going on. You know, just investigate stuff, which is really fun. I like playing the Warden. The Warden is basically the head of the security area. He keeps the prisoners in line. He keeps the sec offices clear of random people that aren't supposed to be there. That kind of thing. He watches the security cameras to help find crimes. Really fun job. He also has access to guns and armor and stuff like that. Those are probably my three favorite. After that, I don't know. I mean, the chef's kind of fun. The barkeep is kind of fun. They're really low maintenance. They don't have a lot of responsibility. Is he going to try and kill me? No. No, he's not. Doesn't look like. Well, maybe. I don't know. We've only got 30 seconds left till the escape pod leaves. So hopefully he doesn't kill us before then. Apparently the Borg is rogue, and he's doing crazy things. Maybe the captain finally got into the AI and he hacked it? I don't know. But some of the other jobs, you'll never see me do the science jobs, because I don't know how to do them yet. At least not soon. Eventually I'll learn how to do it. Someone else is coming in here. That's fine. As long as it's not the robot. Oh, get in the shuttle. Ooh, I almost got knocked out when the shuttle took off. Knocked out the doorway. But we're going to switch this to grab real quick, just in case she tries something. Because we're standing right next to her and we have no choice. And apparently someone got left behind. Aw. Her friend got left behind on the station. There was another shuttle, so it's not like he needed to get into this one. But anyways, like I was saying, you'll never see me doing the science jobs, at least until I learn how to do them, like scientist, chemist, geneticist, virologist, research, director, any of that stuff, because I don't know how to do it yet. Medical doctor, I don't really like playing that. It's just not fun to me, but I know how to. I know which pills do what and that kind of stuff, so I might do that eventually. You'll never see me do any of the heads of station, like the head of personnel, head of security, captain, any of that. Again, at least until I get better at the game and I know what I'm doing, because they have a lot of responsibility. The head of personnel, not so much. It seems like he's just there to promote people if they're bored with their job, or if there's some kind of argument that doesn't involve security, like someone's arguing about their authority or stuff like that, then he'll solve the argument. But other than that, he really doesn't have a lot of responsibility from what I've seen. Head of security, on the other hand, he has to run all the security agents, keep them all in line, keep them focused and, you know, doing what they're supposed to be doing, keeping the place safe, not acting like jackasses, which they do a lot. The captain has to keep everyone in line, the entire station, for the most part. A lot of the times, like that captain, he was pretty oblivious to everything, so he was failing hardcore. But usually the captain is supposed to be keeping everything running smoothly. The head of medical, I'm assuming he just keeps medical running smoothly, I suppose. I don't know. No, don't do that. I wasn't paying attention. But it doesn't matter. The map is over. Even if she kills us, it still doesn't matter because we've already succeeded in whatever we were doing, surviving. So yeah. I don't know why she decided to attack us, but whatever. I should have been paying attention. Yeah, we're not dead yet. But I was just talking about stuff. But anyways, I won't be playing the heads. I won't be playing the science department. I won't be playing assistant much because, as you can see, we just don't have much responsibility as an assistant. There's not much going on. I can do engineering. I know how to set up the singularity and stuff like that, but I just don't find it entertaining. So I probably won't do that much. What other jobs are there? The QM is so boring. They have a lot of power and they can do a lot of cool things like ordering lots of different crates, weapons crates, plasma crates, different types of parts crates and all that stuff, which sounds fun in theory, but most of the time no one goes to the QM to order stuff. They just find it on the station. They either find it or steal it. Usually the QM is just completely deserted, so not very fun. Anyways, that was the end of this round. Hopefully I explained enough to where if you haven't seen or played this game before, you know what's going on. From this point on, I'm not going to describe stuff as much, I'm just going to play the game. But anyways, see you guys next time.